What's up? How you doing from wherever you are catching me from? This is Luze Andrew Anderson. You see those rocks behind us? Those rocks have been there for like hundreds and thousands of years. Hundreds and thousands of years. Those rocks have been there. And right now in our generation, 2026, I'm in the same position. I don't know whether people lived there before. I don't know what was there before. And now, at this time, 2026, I'm standing in the same position. And years to come, of course, I'll also not be here. Other people will be here. Those rocks. What is it that I want to tell you? This is what I want to tell you. If you build anything, if you're building anything, whether it is character, career, friendship, anything in life, if you build it and it was not built on a rock and it doesn't have a background and you didn't go through the entire process, let's say like gold, gold is refined to come up pure, gold, silver. They process it, they refine it. It has to go through a furnace, like they burn it. It goes through something. And then when it comes out, then it is worthy. So most of the times we want fast things, yeah? We want fast things. We want something fast. Nowadays, people want to be rich fast. The kids nowadays with social media, they are doing there's forex, there's baiting. They want things which are done fast. There's something I learned. If you don't go through the process of something, truth is, you will never get its benefit. Imagine you found someone, he's been broke for very many years, and you get, let me say, 20 millions and you give it to them. Because they are not used, they didn't go through the process of earning that money and they just got it. You know what is going to happen? They will misuse it. It can also kill them. They will misuse it or it will kill them. But when you go through the process of earning the tens of thousands, the hundreds of thousands, the thousands of thousands, and you know how to earn it, if anything happens, you know how to do it again. You can always come back again because you've done it before and you know the process. But because something was just given and you didn't go through the process of earning it, then you will easily lose it. That's why most of the people, when they die and they had property and then they pass it on to their kids, and because they didn't go through that process, and it is the owner or their parents who went through the process to protect, because they know what they went through to get what they have. Now you've passed it on to your kids who don't know the process. Guess what? They will sell because they don't know the value. They cannot attach the value. It's like when you've just bought your cap, yeah? I love capes, so that's why I give much examples about capes. You bought your cape or a dress or a shoe or your car, because you know what you went through to get it, to earn it. You protect it with your life. You clean it because you know the value attached to it. Other people would not know. You could be having your old car, your old bicycle, your old bike, but you value it. And someone else doesn't. That's why most of the people, when they see people driving poorly on roads, they're like, I'm very sure he doesn't own that car, because the owner knows how to treat that car, knows how to, to treat it, not to spoil it, because they know where they earn the money to buy that car, so they value it. So when you want to get shortcuts in life, yeah, this is what happens. Life and the universe will take you back. It's just like artists, you're a music artist and you make a hit song and you didn't go through the process of struggling. When you make a hit song, adding on that song another hit song, it will be very, very hard, or it can never happen. You have now to go back through the process, learn the process, then you can make other hits. So that's why sometimes it's very good to go through the process Go through the process. Build a base. Build a strong foundation. And when you build a strong foundation, I'm telling you, you're unbreakable. You'll be unbreakable. Why? Because you went through the entire process. Most of the people miss out with the process. They miss out with the process. See those rocks? They've been there. Breaking them, just don't break them. So everything, it has to go through the process. If you skip the process, trust me, the universe will get you and take you back to the process. That's why people, when they're just given money, and you're like, if I got this kind of amount of money, I'll be rich forever. It's impossible. They will give it to you. Have you noticed that globally, the people who have always won Rotary, Rotary, those things of Rotary, those people, when they get millions of monies, most of the times, it takes a couple of years for them to go back to square zero, to where they were, because they were not used. They didn't go through the process. So you have to go through the process to protect what you have. So even if you're just given something, I'm telling you, it will not last. You have to go through the process. That's why it is very beautiful not to skip those steps. Don't skip the process. Let the process go. I think you're getting what I'm saying. That's why I decided to come and work here on the rocks. That's why they say my foundation was built on the rock. It is very strong. You cannot just break it. So it's very important not to skip the process. In whatever you do, I'm telling you, because the universe will always take you back. It will take you back to teach you to earn whatever. And then you have the audacity to be there. That even when things fail, you can always do it again. Why? You had a strong foundation. You went through the entire process. So you know basically exactly what you're supposed to do to come back. Because you went through the entire process. So it will be easy for you to go back, do the same things you did, change a little, and then come back. But the people who skipped the process, trust me, when they fall from here to here, it will be very hard for them. Because now, because they tested up here, they feel like they want to be there. And now life has brought them down, or the universe. So now they have to go through the process, and they're not used with the process because they are used with the upper part of it. So now, in between, they can fail even to come back because they didn't go through the process. Let the process be. Just let it. Enjoy the process. If you love the video, it is very easy. You can go ahead and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that if I put up a video, you're among the first people to be watching, or if we come live, you're among the first people to be watching. Until when we catch up, Luze Andrew Anderson is my name. Bless ya.